taking a shit right now. But imagine this, man. Imagine having somebody. Oh, pardon me. Trying to concentrate myself. But anyway, imagine having someone. Imagine this. Imagine calling an astrological empress in a realm, right? And then calling her in the physical reality, and then she has her boyfriend. Look at today's date. Imagine calling an astrological empress in the realm. Then she has her boyfriend that comes and picks her up. Like he was waiting for a phone call to come pick up, like he was going somewhere with her. Now a man says, if I call my empress, she's supposed she's enough she's so she's supposed to be so nice. She's able to even go wash her ass, take a shower, and then still come be with a man at it by a certain time, right? Imagine if the empress I call has a planet, has a different planet for herself. What was her boyfriend coming to pick her up for? So she got the limo ride to her planet or something? I'm just giving you a form of a scenario to really think about certain things. It's like imagine a man literally calling the empress and then she wants to go wash up at her boyfriend's house instead of going either coming with her man that called her, she wants to go wash up at her boyfriend's house, or and she don't even go to the planet where nobody's there. She can keep her secrecy and wash up. And imagine is a man that calls the empress. She's an inner empress of the earth. The earth already having some type of situation. A man calls the empress of the earth a certain type of way. That doesn't even go outside the atmosphere. And then she wants to go to her boyfriend's house. And on top of it, she can't just be a star being and go outside the planet. She already have a realm to her own planet so she could wash up. But she's going to her boyfriend's house to go wash up. That doesn't make sense, my girl. That really doesn't make sense. What is a nigga sitting you in the element of a car? Imagine a nigga, Empress Manifest. What is a nigga sitting you in the element of a car? Like he wants to know your scent on your pussy and shit. Like you gonna track a nigga down. It's like a nigga taking. A nigga buying a ticket and saying, "Yo, listen, while you have stink pussy, just ride all along Amtrak at a time." And then it's like a man says, "What?" It's like being an Amtrak, people hunting an individual down, and then they said, "Yo, why you hunting him? Because you snort." And then a man says, "No, it's just because the man needs to freshen up a certain type of way because people sabotaging a man's life. Look at this. This is why these people did that, you know? Because they wanted you to realize how stupid that you're already acting. And I'm not acting, I'm telling the reality about certain things. So how about that, right? Then individuals get mad. Let me show you. I gotta show you these Airwalk. Matter of fact, I'll show you what they did to these shoes that I bought in Chicago one day. You wouldn't even believe it. Yo, niggas literally cut a hole in that shoe, and then it was like, yo, don't worry about it. You shouldn't walk in Chicago. It's called Chicago. No, 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 no. If a nigga was fingering the Empress, like he was on some Chicon situation, I guess he made sure that I was out of there, right? He said, no, you don't need to protect your foundation. Let me just cut a hole in your shit, a certain type of way for you, and then, you know, he told, pardon my wife's mind, he was like, let me just cut a hole in your shit a certain type of way for you, and then he was like, another nigga was talking about, I'll be alright after that. Oh, word? I'll be alright after you cut a hole in my shit? Oh, wow, I never seen no shit like that. What? What do you mean, bro? I'm about to show you. Yeah, listen, if you ain't noticed, it was already on the shelf behind you, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. your cheat code experts that wanted to fuck up an individual's life. Oh, now I wipe my ass. Oh man, that is just funny. Another person like, yo, you on YouTube taking a shit? You took a shit on YouTube? Yeah. Kind of constipated also, but yeah, I'm taking a shit on YouTube. Why not? You have bitches twerking, throwing up, all type of blood splattered on YouTube and all type of shit. Shit that look like it does stupid shit to me sometimes. Good luck. A little, something try to get on my finger or something try to work. Another person said, oh, why? Why was shit getting on your finger? Because I'm a fucking man of honor, a man of fucking real course, a man of honor. The reason why you get dressed, motherfucker. The nigga that pays credit, nigga. So people can even have a chance of fucking learning something by the time that before they pay me back or show me if they have value and if I decide to murder or kill them or not, nigga. That's why, nigga. That's why I fucking got international security, stupid. Pussy. Matter of fact, I don't even, depending on your reality, I might not even, depending on certain niggas' reality, I might not even want their pussy. I seen somebody have my name on a church already. They're like Faith Baptized Church. Faith Baptist Church. Said, yo man, if you speaking about Biggie Smalls' faith, she got baptized by an individual that had that was like a starship, me, Ralph Ray Jr. That is like had a whole congregation naturally in me, and then the bitch got baptized, and then I had to enjoy my own immaculate feeling of myself without being with that stupid bitch. What are you talking about? Oh, you don't know, man. The pussy was good, but when I was getting immaculate feelings, I wasn't in pussy. Like, what are you talking about? Huh? You don't know. She was there though. She was there because she wanted to take. It was like the bitch that wanted to murder a nigga at a time without a nigga even realizing while a nigga slept and shit. Like, you know the bitch tried to cut my wrist while I was sleeping, right? She ain't tell you. She one song didn't tell you that. While I was sleeping one day, I don't know why, my nigga. I woke up. This is like fresh in the relationship. We just moved in together and everything, and the bitch tried to cut my wrist. I woke up. I looked at her. I said, "Oh man." She just looked at me like, "Oh man, the nigga actually up. The nigga didn't die." She was like, "Oh shit." She was like, she's gonna have all type of situations because of that situation. Because I woke up, I didn't die, and then she just actually woke up next to me like, oh my god. It's like a chick that tried to kill herself and then kill a nigga at the same time and shit. The chick slit my wrist, my nigga, while I was sleeping, my nigga. This girl named Siobhan, literally, you think it's a joke, my nigga? If you have to take a lie detector test, we could take a lie detector test to know for sure what I'm speaking about, my nigga. The chick slit my wrist while I was sleeping in bed with her when we first moved in together. I woke up, I thought it was something that happened another type of way, and then what happened? You know what happened? I ended up getting locked up. This bitch got me locked up a couple days later after that. And he got me locked up a couple days later. And then, pardon me, I'm wiping my eyes, I'm cleaning my eyes with alcohol. She got me locked up a couple days later after that. And then she went to a party. She went to a party in Prospect Park. Imagine that, right? All, listen, all jokes aside, literally, buddy. All jokes aside. This is a bitch. I fed her, clothed her, gave her money. Yo, listen, if I went took her shopping and it was some bootleg shit, I took her to Old Navy at the time. I didn't have that much money, and I took her to Old Navy. I was like, you can get a couple things still, because you can't walk around like this, but I'm going to show you how to style this shit. This is how you do it. And then I took her certain places. I picked out certain things with her that she liked. And I was like, no, get this, get this, get this. She got them. And then my nigga, I bought her, she wanted this purple jacket, right? I got her the purple jacket. Then, I don't know, after hanging out, going on certain places and doing certain things, she left the purple jacket in my house. I don't like the color purple, but she wanted it at the time. The chick with Mario Genti that tried to commit identity theft. Bitch slit my wrist while I was sleeping. Yeah, my dude, if you think I'm lying, you should make her take a lie detector test. If anybody knew anything about magic and literal lights, about the higher consciousness, ask the Empress, my nigga. Yo, my nigga. Yo, listen. I woke up like, what the fuck is this? And then on top of it, the dream I had was a dream that other niggas was literally having sex with her and she was naked in bed. Like, it was a bunch of black niggas in a room and she was naked in front of all of them and they were all naked and I was dressed. I was the only one that had clothes on, dressed up, and there was nothing but black niggas butt naked in the room with her. It wasn't even in my house, it was somewhere else. Naked in some house with her. And then I walked in the room and I'm the only one that had clothes on, my nigga. I was like, yo, I woke up, I looked at her. Then I'm like, yo, how the fuck is something like that happening, my nigga? And then I looked, this chick, I looked at my wrist was cut. Both of my wrists were cut a certain type of way. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm bleeding. What the fuck happened a certain type of way for this bitch to be doing something like that? And I'm looking at the chick. I got up, looked at her in the middle of the night. She was staring at me. I closed my eyes, had the dream, woke up in the daytime, and then looking at my wrist. Like, oh. So my wrist just cut itself. A man that's going through so much at a time just doesn't say nothing like, yo, listen, I got an assassin. The bitch was an assassin in my crib. I was like, yo, nah. I'm not going through something like that. Siobhan Sons, man. I don't gotta tell you about Justine Sealy that two-pieced me, pieced me up, BOW, one time. Why you so quiet today? We came home, you bought me things and then you sitting there like something's going on. Like, what's going on with you? Like, how's your day? What's going on? The day before she asked me how I'm getting money. Then we were together. Then she telling me today, oh, how's your day? What's going on? You cooked for me and everything, but you just came in here, you just mad quiet, you ain't saying nothing. I want to speak, like, what's going on? Tell me what you thinking, what's going on with you? I'm like, nah, I'm going through a lot of things right now. Just lay down, I told her, just lay down, watch television, and, I'll speak, when I calm down and I'm feeling better and I really feel like speaking, we can speak. Right now, I don't really feel like speaking. I'm just going through a lot. Just chill for a second, I'll speak to you when I feel like I can speak to you. Yo, I hate when you act like this. Like, BOW! And then she hit me. I was like, oh! She jumped out the bed. I was just like, oh man, like, this stupid bitch. You know, you see, gotta put tissue to cover shit, right? Even in the water, right? And I ain't, if another person's looking to say that I'm the shit, then you just try to force the Empress, then the Empress in the realm is shit. Because she looking at another person like, I know you ain't saying that about me. Another person says, what are you speaking about? Just because I wash my hands, I gotta make sure my hands smell wonderful. I was already wiping my ass with alcohol. It wasn't even enough. I don't give a fuck about certain. Now imagine this, like I was saying, right? Imagine calling a real empress at a time, because I gotta wipe my dick too. Because matter of fact, imagine calling a real empress at a time, right? And then listen while I wash my dick. But imagine calling a real empress into the physical reality, right? Imagine calling a real empress into the physical reality, and then a nigga at a time coming to pick her up, and then a man looking at situations like, you gotta be careful. You see the football music? You never know, somebody probably try to have a nigga have the soap, and then some bitch do some old funny shit with the soap and all funny chemistry. Because look at this, I have a Mr. Clean here, right? And then look, somebody just dropped something in the Mr. Clean bottle. I said, yo, I wasn't using the Mr. Clean. It looked like another time I had soap in here, it looked like somebody nutted in the soap. The soap cup I had here was soap in it. It was like a liquid soap. It looked like somebody tried to nut in it. Like, you ever had somebody else that tried to cause identity theft and put their nut inside the soap, and when you get around the people looking at them like, why that shit was in there, this shit, another individual shit was in it like this, and then, look at this, I put this soap in my hand, right? You'll be able to tell if somebody else is doing something funny or certain type of way. And then, imagine this, imagine calling a chick and she have a boyfriend come pick her up, and then she have her own point that she could go to, and go wash hands and nobody knows nothing, and still come to a nigga, and then she went to go hang out with her boyfriend, like, he went to go, he was like, he was a guy in college, like, he went to go check her situation a certain type of way. Like, what? You're gonna have some next nigga check your pussy, and then you're gonna go be with your husband, oh, that was sacred, right? No, all of a sudden, you're a 2000 millennium bitch, right? Oh, who educated the original doctor? Oh. Yo, my nigga. I look at certain bitches when they do certain things, my nigga. I just don't say nothing after a while. You see them do certain things? A nigga says, yo, what happened with you and your wife, man? What made you just leave the house? Yo, listen, my wife went to some nigga house, and the nigga was checking her crotch and all type of things before. When the nigga did that, when the nigga was checking my wife's crotch, I was like, you know something, I can't be with her. Another person said, why? I said, yo, because this chick looked like my wife, and if my wife was really here, my wife did something like that, that means my wife just gave up the secrecy. It doesn't make no sense of me being with my wife because I'm a real doctor. So she head busted me just to go to a doctor house to tell me he had to finger her pussy to make her feel like she was doing something else. Yo, I don't got time for other people's fucking devious endeavors a certain type of way. I'm not. Kids were looking at me at the time like, why the nigga just decide to be out right now? Does he know his family? This is the 5-finger discount. He said, didn't the nigga know this is a 5-finger discount? I said I said those 5 fingers wasn't supposed to be there. I didn't keep 5 fingers somewhere for an individual to want to fucking put their hands on me at a certain time for pussy. I ain't got no time for rape niggas that want to do some fucking rape and knock out their moms and just rape their sister or just be on some barbaric not making love like some bar scene for pussy. I said I don't got time for that. I'm not gonna get injected because I'm a male and another nigga doesn't know the difference. And then he's forcefully trying to get pussy because he can't get acknowledgement or call his mother at the time to go be like some possession skill to be getting a pussy. I don't got time for that stupid shit. Niggas wondering like, what the fuck is wrong with that? What's wrong? I just told you, nigga. I don't got time for funny feeling physics. It was like this dude I seen in a pizzeria one day. The nigga touched my ass, but he was an old nigga, and I'm looking at the nigga, I'm like, yo, listen, I'm about to leave New York. This nigga comes out of nowhere and touches my ass. If I punch this nigga dead in his face right now, he's being real hilarious, and on top of it, he's speaking to a black chick and a black guy. Then he turned around, some old, you know, it looked like he was my child. But then the nigga touched a nigga ass like, yo, you know, you didn't mind that I touch your ass in front of this. I'm letting this bitch know all type of shit. And I'm looking at the nigga, I said, you know something, I'll still punch you dead in your face because you touched my ass and I'm some black nigga, and he gonna think that's okay because when you stick your dick, and if you just stick your dick inside that bitch, he gonna think that he can go around touching people's ass and then it'll be some type of situation because he touched my ass. I was gonna punch him dead in his face right then and there, but I didn't want to fuck up people's establishment. That's what I'm gonna call it. I looked at the nigga cried for help at the time because that was the time he was letting me know that they were raping him and fucking up and, you know, just touching his privacy in all type of ways and he's trying to be nice about it. I'm looking at the nigga, yo listen, you could just verbally express yourself, do something. He was like, no, you just gotta, you know, he's crying for help, and then it's my wife being cynical like, yo, listen man, this is gonna touch a pussy, and then she's letting the nigga know a certain type of way in front of the individuals, like, this is the ass I want. I don't want nothing else, but I want this nigga's pussy. If he's getting pussy, I want this type of pussy this nigga's getting. Because the nigga is looking at him like, what? He's like, because this is real okay. He was like, really okay, for real. He was like, in a way, he was letting the niggas know this is really okay. And then he's in a pizzeria. we're in a fucking, oh man. I'm looking at the nigga like, I had to laugh the situation off because so much funny things was going on in it. Then I'm looking at niggas like, yo, my nigga. Yo, my nigga, imagine that, my nigga. That shit happened to me once, my nigga. That shit happened, not with Dontor. That happened with me with this chick named Dontor. She wasn't no demonic chick, neither no funny situation. Her name was Dontor. Because for a reason, my nigga. And then she appeared to let me know, like, yo, listen, my situation is serious on her next way. And then, you know, I was looking at her at the time, and this was back in the day, I'm looking at her at the time like, what? Oh, man. I ain't had time to be looking at situations certain type of ways, my nigga. Then I'm in a house, when I hollered at her, it's because I was like, yo, my nigga, I had to get the situation out of me because the head busters I was getting a certain type of way. Other people were like, "Where's my situation? Where's my situation? Calling people like, oh my God, you got money, money may be in the house, money may be in the house and all type of shit. Oh man, yo, my nigga, you know something, man? I feel sorry for the digital system, man. Another person says, why you say that? Because my nigga, all that time with the element, certain things need to be clean. You over here looking in California, you got forest fires, you got all type of shit happening to a chick a certain way. Another person thinking everything is okay. No, it's not okay. You got forest fires, you got all type of situations happening to the element empress a certain type of way. And then it's like, why is it happening? Because other people's negligence or what they're doing to the element empress. She, she's trying to live her life, and other niggas is just they were fucking up her life. For what reason? I don't know. Because of the greed of their physical reality. Then you got an empress that manifests, and then she's wondering why she's having a forest fire and fires. Then you got an empress that'll manifest in the physical reality, just making phone calls for her boyfriend to come pick her up. And she literally learned a form of magic to have her own sacred planet, a certain way to get to, that nobody can go to, so she can go wash up. So she could be okay, so the energy could identify her, she could be okay. Okay, this, that, and the other. She wants to go to another nigga house. Wow, another nigga been occupying it through time because he wanted his 4 or 5 finger discount, but he could get some pussy a certain type of way another time, or fuck her to make sure he's making sure that he get all in there because he wants her to sell her soul to kill the reason of her life. Yo, it's like a stupid drug bitch after a while. You look at a bitch like that, you like, yo, that bitch is you gotta get rid of that bitch. You went the crown empress called you out. It's like the educator of all the crown empresses call you out of the physical realm for you to go to some next nigga house. Oh, what? Hold on for a second. Gunshot thing is he went and exposed the empress magic on the highest level. Yo, it's like the crown empress herself going crazy at a time, like, yo, I gotta get out this, I wanna go burn. Yo, she over here like, yo, listen, my nigga, I just gotta get rid of mad situations. She's like, what? She's like, yo, this situation led up to mad situation, caused mad type of, yo, you have wonderful things that's causing, yo, this bitch causing mad for, yo, my nigga. She's like, yo, listen, that jewel, no. And then the crown empress looking at me like, oh my God, you got the most wonderful love of life within you, and then you over here with a bitch that wants to like, it's like she's taking your head off, and then she's like, yo, listen, I'm not dying like that. Like, I'm the space battery pack, my nigga. Oh my God. Another nigga says no, they just need cool up. No, my nigga. yo, my nigga. Oh my God. Get the fuck out of here with your fucking generators. The T-Con generators is what they were doing something. They told me, it's like mind fucking the digital life system, telling the element it's disappear. Yo, listen, I came up with a science, like an iPhone, right? That the literal element could literally camera the situation around it, and just it's like imagine imagine pulling up on the street, the left door and the whole car is a camera. And then on top of it, it could play a movie right back. It could look at everything. It's like the car itself is like an eye and camera. It could look at everything a certain type of way, right? You ever had dust balls go in your eye at a time? You're like, oh my God, what was that? You know? But the whole car's like a camera. Then on top of it, it has a protective layer for like for the lens and stuff, right? And then say the left side, you pull up in front of a house, or you pull up in front of how can I say this, a car wash or by a car wash or something, right? And then as people are pulling up next to you, you can disappear your car. You just press the button, and it shows you the other side of the wall of where the driver's door is, where it's getting out. Because say if it's not facing the street, say you're on the other side of the street, you could pull up a certain type of way, or you literally you could pull up a certain type of way. Say the passenger, say for instance, the it's showing you the passenger side of the wall of the place it pulls up you wherever you pull up at, and then you press the button. It shows you like it's like the wall itself. The camera blends in from a distance of the wall, so when a person standing in the street and looking, it's looking like they're standing by the wall. And then as you go around, the whole car's a camera. So as you go around, you stand by the trunk. You're looking in front. You see in front of the car like you're looking the street in front of the car. Like it's still already gone. And then as you, if they're on a sidewalk, they see in the street and the cars passing by. Like everything is precise to the digital visual view, and then the car looks like it's not even there. I came up with technology that literally helps the digital system to be able to be self-sufficient for the future, for it to be okay. Then on top of it, I came up with value techniques of moving ATMs at different places and locations while individuals watch the transactions that's being done in ATMs at nighttime and early morning. So, and on top of it, you can have individuals work during the day at a time, still not even working in the bank, because say somebody come hold up the bank and then they happen to be doing a robbery and people in the ATM. You know how sometimes some banks have ATMs, and then you got to go to the ATM place, and then say somebody goes inside and robs the bank, or a person happens to come use the ATM while they're robbing the bank, and then they're on the outside where the ATM is between the doors or something, and then somebody's inside robbing the bank. A person that does not know what's going on, and another person, they press the button or nothing yet, they could literally be making a transaction and then look and say, yes, the bank getting robbed, and then you have somebody live watching the transaction of going on, and then you look, the person says, what is that? The bank getting up. And then the person monitors the camera. Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah. And then they press the button. And then they're at a different location, so their life is not in jeopardy. So they still have time to go save somebody's life, or somebody run up in the bank a certain type of way, and the cops wasn't called and they got to get away. Another individual still have time to secretly call individuals, and on top of it, have a certain type of security creep up on them instantly that could even be on standby somewhere that nobody even knows about. And then I came up with these ideas, and these are called portable ATMs. These people are going to be stationed, they could be stationed in some type of loft, they could be stationed in a building, they could be stationed in a house, they could be stationed in behind another store, anywhere, setting up their location. And on top of it, because it's being internationally funded for these type of situations, and the next thing you know, individuals are just watching what things is going on, and then you're securing the transaction at the same time, because you're making sure it's the person. So you're making them put their ID in the machine, they're putting their ATM card in the machine, they're scanning everything. They take a visual imprint, they ask you about certain things or certain things of yourself. It's not only like the machine doing it, it's like the extra insurance for the machine can be okay and then be precise with the transaction if it was catching headaches at a time. And on top of it, and they're being monitored while they're doing the transaction themselves, because you got to see what type of people been making these type of transactions through time. Oh my God. And then on top of it, I'm the one that got to pay all these individuals to even be able to do all this. Ain't that funny? And then, listen, my nigga, I came up with this idea, saving the currency of value. My nigga, I don't gotta tell you I would make a fucking, listen, the digital system could provide all currency a certain type of way without individuals ever having to bother the elements ever in life when it comes to value. That's it. And whoever's supposed to have value will have value. Who's not supposed to have value won't have value. It's just like showing a digital system how to mine diamonds and gold. You mine it like this, you do this, you build this. You do this, that, and the other, so you could do this, so this, that, and the other. And then if another person trying to break into the digital system, isn't the foundational point of elements that could repel the frequencies of individuals trying to fuck it up. And then on top of it, still keep its value. And then if you have individuals that go hunting or go places trying to find like little spots or certain things like so the system will know, and then on top of it, the international security know what type of real terrorists they got certain places that's already just been looking to rob individuals of of me that owns this planet and other my family that I've been providing for of their nurturement that other individuals are just looking to fuck it up, or you have an individual in the family that's more grieved than another person that just wants to know where the foundation is. They don't know the secrecy, and a person that didn't. This ball was a little fucked up just now while I was doing this. Look at this. Somebody did something for a person that didn't know their secrecy, that already been trying to manipulate the higher consciousness, the higher consciousness of the hierarchy of the order of the family, that already been probably trying to get rid of families and cut through because they want to do some private funding to cause international terrorism so they could get the mansion, the house of their girlfriend. So that means there was some probably funny hamburger, hot dog, or some bad current condition of mentality that's fucking up individuals. What? I'm showing, and then showing the digital system how to mine for itself in like in diamond mine, gold mine, certain forms of value where it has natural income and can refine its own element a certain type of way of its consciousness, and on top of it, and wouldn't have to worry about exposing it to the original me, the originality. That would have, because I'm the one that made the plan, so I would have to go in the mind. So on top of it, it's already keeping the order. So if something happens, it knows what system did something what and what time so making the digital system self-appliant for individual in the physical reality. That's wonderful, man. Ralph and JR, and then look at this. I'm walking around, other people, oh, this, that, and the other, oh, this, that, and the other, oh, this, that, and the other. I'm over here using the ATM. You hearing people outside, stop. I got money in my pocket. The ATM's working, showing me I have money, but stop. Don't let him get the money. Stop. Imagine that, man. Wow. Imagine that. Funny situations in life, man. Funny situations. It's like the digital system says, "Amen." How serious is the current condition around individuals? How serious? I'm showing you IDs. I'm letting you watch certain trends that have done certain ways. Then on top of it is my comfortability because other people's trying to fuck up my happiness and all type of things. Then I show the digital system. Oh, it's like, you know, what else do you know? It's funny situations, and then there's another person. What was that's even an EBT card. If I was being pressurized for acknowledgement, there you go. Hating ass people all around me for no reason. And then imagine individuals tactically forming a chain like the Tower of Babylon, trying to see it was really him or this and the other, And then the last minute, they're getting at the digital system and shit. My nigga's like, wow. You showed them the way to the yellow. That's what the movie The Yellow Brick Road was about. You ain't get it? They had to come paint the yellow brick road in all types of situations just to want to fuck up my life because he wants to know little by little bit. How did he do this? How did he do this? And the digital system got to let them know certain things, and then all they were looking for was certain things. It's like being stupid, and then at the time that you see how devious or something, it's just, yo, listen, man, the digital system itself got to know how to live the wrong shit. And then on top of it, it's like really having a chick manifesting the physical reality that just got plans with her boyfriend on some, yo, you know. Niggas say, oh, as soon as you come through, you're gonna go get that because I gotta show individual. No, it's like this person saying, nah, I gotta show. This is why when your mother was born, there was no other niggas around. Even every empress I had, there was never another nigga around. As soon as another nigga came up, that's it. Some empresses completed without even niggas coming around. When did your relationship so now I don't speak about it or something, man. I'm out. I'm listening to something. I was listening to a story just now. The guy speaking about something in the story, and I just thought to myself in one quick second. I said, imagine an empress coming in the physical realm and then wanting to travel with her boyfriend. Because the way the nigga's speaking, he's speaking about something, and I'm thinking about relationships or certain situations happening away. And I'm like, oh, nah. And then all the documentaries I was speaking about earlier, you know, it just makes sense to everything I say. It's like prevention is the key, homo. It's to prevent the funny situations from happening, so when people do funny situations, you know for a fact at a time. But that's the whole point. Another person, you know, you might have some empresses that just want a different guy than college. You get what I'm saying? They say, oh, they want themselves to check themselves so they can know themselves. Or you know yourself. Oh, my bad. You nutted on your fingers and kept going. That was going to be your excuse. You nutted on your fingers and kept going? Oh, right? Yeah, that's good for you. So you sitting there, nutting on your fingers, and a nigga just been sitting here just like, yo, PlAce needs refinement, and then you just trying to be the last thing standing, so fuck it up, so I should sacrifice myself all the way. There should be no in-between for them. Matter of fact, you can forget about your in-between then. Peace. You know, other niggas are not the refinement. They wanted to always see where the in-between was. Me and my wife, the real empress, we have to have an in-between because I'm not having sex with the empress without refining her, how can I say this, the young anatomy of the physical reality of the reason of the generations and going into the future so she could be precise to a point of her consciousness and be able to catch up with herself. Bitch she don't want the in-between, she just, yo, listen, just keep it. Yeah, bitch. This bitch is gonna frame you and you're gonna look like Stuck on Stupid with all the gunshots you took at a time, bitch. How did you get framed? How did you lose your life? Because I'm the real Buddha, I'm the real Abbot, the martial art Abbot, the real Grand Master, Sovereign General Grand Master himself. You have newcomers coming in that want to test the master. Then on top of it, you're not able to catch up with yourself, and then you're not connecting with the youth of the younger generation a certain type of way at a time of a form of acknowledgement, and then you're finished. You're finished. The bitch done murdered you, and you wonder why. Oh, I'm feeling old. Oh, they worn you out, right? Oh, they made you feel like you were worn out, like you shouldn't have nothing. Don't worry, they were ending the planet, but they don't know the reason of their consciousness. Why does a person have to work out? Why does a person have to be fit? How old are you? You ask a person a simple question. How old are you? or you gotta train and develop your mind to be strengthened. How old is your conscience a certain time? Or your conscience, you're so and so age. Or so so another person should literally you should stop right there for generations to pass, and then next you get set. Yo, listen. You look at a chick like yo, people are not even intelligent to realize the verbal aspect even of the allegory of an art of where your individual speak to them. Yo, get the fuck out of here with your stupid gonorrhea, your boss scene crotch cellular activity you probably get at the time. Get the fuck out of here. That's alright. Not even your generations want to be smart. They just want to be stupid as cheat and cheat you out your reality. You know what I mean? I don't mean cheat like CHI. I mean cheat like CHE. They just want to flatline you. And I'm speaking about a verbal expression of a form. A person can read something straight through and be okay, or a person is flatlining the individual all the way to just going to cause the end of the world. It's either one or either or. It's either an individual being intelligent or a person just using the allegory and just trying to really cause the flatline. But you got to know the difference of their physical reality. And the emperor's looking at me. How do you know who made you, bitch? New York looked at me. They were like, "Yo, listen, this nigga's beyond complete." He said, "This type of complete this nigga is." I was in New York. They were like, "The type of complete this nigga is." This nigga can't even be in New York. And New York is one of the fastest paced cities ever in the physical reality. And another person said, "Oh yeah?" Then go live that country bumpkin life. I said, "Oh yeah?" Well, I'ma just settle on it. It's alright. Wild rush, right? And they say, what happened? It's just like, it's just like back in the days. Niggas went after Bumpy Johnson, all type of other John Dillinger, all type of Billy the Kid, in times of Kennedy situation, shooting niggas in the field, all type of situations. And then wondering what happened at the time. Oh no, they ain't gonna tell you about little things. You're not worried about the little classic movies that come on that warn the individual like, yo, these people were over there at the time, and then you got shot at this time, and then this happened with these people, and then they were trying to hunt you down back in the days. In a paradigm that astrological tree will do the same thing, and then just building up to the main ignorance that wanted you to get shot in the first place. And niggas said, what are you talking about? I'm the one that saved Hillary Clinton's life on a Sanders documentary. And then on top of it, imagine me being in a place with individuals letting her run for presidency. And then let me tell you how real this is. I was outside one day on King in Albany, and I had a conversation outside chilling with individuals. I'm like, individuals wanted to bring down Hillary Clinton because they were already looking for the federal government for the funding. They just wanted a female to be there because they wanted to be able to abuse the humane condition and still get economic currency, a form of value, and then just be able to manipulate the social economics of other individuals that was already of regard of the reason of the presidency had a certain education, because that was the way that other individuals were going to be lucrative in how they were going to try to attack and murder and kill Bill Clinton, because another individual just wanted a point of weakness for his physical reality so they could be able to hurt him at a time in a paradigm so he wouldn't be mighty in strength even if he was regarding himself, that he would have like an open wound and a certain type of stress when it came to his physical reality. It's just like another person say, what are you talking about? It's just like when Bill Clinton got his dick sucked by the chick, and then on top of it, they had the Lena Bobbitt situation. Then he wanted his wife to run for presidency and being on the board at the time. So when he gets wounded and hurt, you already see somebody speaking back to him, fucking up his reality. And then say he was trying to be a gangster. Your chick lost the presidency. I saved your chick. I saved her life by even speaking on my Sanders documentary about them trying to bring down they brought down the Confederate flag. That means they didn't have they disregarded they disregarded Congress, money. The natural council, you have to console yourself to know what's going on for economic future funding. They disregarded the counsel of the income, of the validation, of the value, even of the currency, of the economics that was already being provided by a higher form of economics, of structure, even in life, for individuals to maintain their point of life support, of their nourishment, of the physical reality. They were already trying to shut down China, Korea, Asia itself. I fucking saved Asia's life without even saying anything a certain type of way. And then these niggas said, what? Oh shit, you know Asia did martial arts, no type of shit. Now you gotta stop this nigga nice. You gotta go back. Yo, this nigga came back to try to save Asia, nigga. What, you crazy? Them niggas nice. Yo, nigga weak. The other niggas trying to run up in the nigga crib. Niggas can't get up in a nice crib. Nigga nice over there saving people. You tell me niggas about Confederate. You try to stop the fucking value, and on top of it, then they try to cause. It's like doing zombie magic, like air and light. They tried to do zombie magic to make individuals kill themselves and to give up the sacredcy because of things that they did, and they were taking advantage because other people. Remember, you have other people that married in a family at a time. Imagine a family of a hierarchy of a higher calendar that marries and have children at a time, the same time of sequence when era was formed. Then you have people going down that's going back up. And then you have children that wants to learn a form of sacredcy of the reason of a calendar was formed, so they could be, it's like being able to devastate a calendar and not being able to call your parent and tell your parent why you're doing it. It's like, oh no, I was right, I did this, and then the child could have did something that caused the misguidance, that caused the downfall of a social economic calendar, of a hierarchy, of an astrological tree. And then they want to be right because one fucking person did something stupid, a certain type of way, and they knew the situation, and they said, I found this, and they did this to me, so that they were running wrong. No. Your parent knew what was the sacredcy around. You just offended the conscience that educated that calendar. You were fucking wrong. You were the disease in the family, and it showed at another level who the fuck you was, because you probably some funny fucking marriage. You get the fuck out of here with another person. And then I try to tell individuals, like, yo, listen, you gotta look at it, my nigga. If the nigga brings out a Confederate flag, my nigga, they were already trying to go after Asia all type of ways. Matter of fact, it was so real. They would have went after Asia, India, Egypt. They were already showing you that type of situation. And it was leading up for other people couldn't have noticed how they were trying to devalue the economic environment of social structure, of social marketing. Another person said, why do you have a market? Because you have to have a point of acknowledgement for one's future, how can I say, revenue of the physical reality of the higher education for the future, for survival of social economics. Now, if you have individuals that's trying to demoralize the structure, those are individuals saying the conscience that was formed doesn't mean nothing because other individuals are attacking the conscience of the reason of the revenue. So that means if they're attacking the conscience of the reason of the revenue, that means what? They're trying to end the all existence of the physical reality because another individual is not the purity that's trying to cause an unchemically or unbalanced situation with other individuals in the physical reality. And then you have an individual just showing an individual, listen, it's probably this, they probably did this, they probably did this, they probably did this. Yo, listen, Hillary Clinton was there. If a man, say me for instance, I'm doing martial arts with that family. And the next thing you know, then they want to go offend a certain type of way at a time to get the up on somebody. And then another person, like I'm supposed to be driving, traveling, or doing certain places to be okay. Another person's like, no, this happened here, this happened here. They're coming up with all excuses because they still want pussy and all type of things. So they're slowing down the situation because other individuals did fucked up things when it came to their nervous system. And then certain things are missing certain ways. And they done fucked it up and they don't want nobody to know because they done fucked up the dignity of their family, of their honor, of the reason of their validation. And then on top of it, when they brought down the Confederate flag, it was saying that they were bringing down the natural future revenue and the reason of the foundation of the future current revenue of individual social economic education, of even of acknowledgement at a point where a person wouldn't have even realized how they mind fuck somebody else. I seen that, I was like, yo listen, Hillary Clinton, they try to devalue Hillary Clinton, my nigga. They were going to try to rape the president. They had to see what I was speaking about for the president want to get rid, they could have saved the president's life. Literally. Then on top of it, then Jeb Bush, the nigga runs and he says he couldn't be in office because he wasn't able to maintain it because why did that happen? Why did they bring down the Confederate flag when Jeb Bush was sick? He was running against Hillary Clinton. what were they doing a certain type of way in the Oval Office? Where did Bill Clinton get his dick sucked? A person that wanted to devalue Bill Clinton's privacy and wanted to be able to break into the White House to fuck up the presidential run that he was having at the time. Just like when they went and attacked the Pentagon at another sequence, another individual they were targeting, nobody realized. They sabotaged Bin Laden, his physical reality. Bin Laden was running his company, his company, his land. He had everything going. Other people married into the family to sabotage it, and then they wanted to do economic trading with America because they brought down they brought down the Middle East, and then they wanted to bring down its consciousness at the time because they were still being able to have certain revenue. Other people was looking at it like, why were they doing that? Because another person was doing martial arts, and then on top of it, me not being a certain place at a time recovering, a person's supposed to be able to recover. It's like what happened. Listen, let me tell you why, my nigga. I'm best of the best, my nigga. I'm Tommy Lee. I went inside, another niggas doing martial arts and shit. They're like, yo, what's going on? So this and the other, this nigga's supposed to handle the situation. I'm looking at a nigga another time. I say, yo, listen, if I do it with my eyes closed, it's gonna be serious. If I do it without my eyes closed, yo, my nigga, it's even more serious. Another person, I'm like, yo, listen, my nigga, let me explain something to you. In Best of the Best, I went in to go save a nigga that was fucking up his rate in actual economic currency. Other person's like, what happened? I said, yo, listen, other individuals wanted to know a form of secrecy. They wasn't ready for the form of secrecy. In a paradigm of time, they tried to steal the document from me, and I handled it. Another person said, what are you speaking about? I said, yo, listen, when other individuals broke into the pyramid of Egypt a long time ago, in the original time when Egypt was formed, in the original pyramid, I handled a nigga at a time that tried to steal the books and the documents of certain scrolls and a certain books, and then he tried to creep up on the pyramid at the time. And who was causing it? It was it was my son's wife, oath of an empress that his wife took an oath for. You know the bitch fancy. His wife took an oath for, and then the chick herself tried to cause a decoy because she already tried. One day I was bathing. I'm Joseph. I was really bathing in there. She tried to come on to me, and I didn't want it at the time because I'm like, yo, listen, my son has got in a fresh relationship. You speaking to me all funny because you seen the things that's going on with me, and you so close to me. You want to do certain things, and you don't got nothing a certain type of way, and it's only my son's girl. If I want to get something, I have to go somewhere else. I'm not bringing nothing a certain type of way over here because he's already happy in his relationship. I'm not fucking up with my son's relationship. I was a real foul. I was like, I'm not fucking up. The Pharaoh at the time didn't know I was a real foul. I was like, I'm not fucking up my son's relationship. I'm going to just chill. I'm going to deal with the things I have here because this is what I'm supposed to be having. I'm not going to go and do something else. I want this or this, I need this happened or so. I don't want to hear the excuses. Yo, listen, I'm out of here. The Pharaoh come, I'm like, yo, listen, you gotta watch your ass, man. My wife, I don't want to tell him at the time because he didn't know and stuff. I'm looking at the nigga like, yo, this nigga probably doesn't really remember me and stuff, but at a time since he was so into going to the future and to certain things, I said, should the nigga know that I'm the real Moses or something? Or should he know that I'm the real Joseph? Should I tell him that when I was, anyway, I didn't want to tell him and stuff, so I was like, yo, you know something? I said, yo, you know something, man? You better watch what's going on. The energies is telling me, yo, you should party in the pyramid. You know what I'm saying? I told him just like that, because I was like, yo, if he has something to do with it, I'm thinking about other things, because I'm like, I gotta prepare and educate these individuals. Something happens to me, they could be able to hold it down in this type of region, and even in their martial arts, because this is a place that they have to survive to the humane condition so they could be able to go to the future. They're not supposed to be able to touch the pyramid. There's certain people that is not the people of the pyramid, and on top of it, there's only a certain generation that was only supposed to touch certain things at a certain time. They're not supposed to be all over the place. It was so real, I didn't even want people cleaning the fucking pyramid because they didn't even know how to clean at the time. They built something that I constructed, they didn't even know how to clean it a certain type of way. And then on top of it, when I built the pyramid, another individual was like, yo, listen. I was like, yo, listen, these kids are going to fuck up their own insurance of their life, and they might end up causing their own death. I can't have these niggas cleaning and doing certain things. I told my wives at the time, you can't be here because these individuals have to make sure you know what you're doing for yourself because you'll be fucked up and then your person will come and violate the safety. Be careful. What happened? The nigga, oh, you did this, you did that. I'm like, yo, listen, the guard that got wounded in the pyramid that day when they said I killed them or something like that, it was really me that fucking got hurt, nigga. Oh my God. Not only did I get hurt, nigga said, why did you get hurt? Because I was a fucking Dalai Lama, you fucking asshole. That one day I'm getting my fucking face cut, the next day I'm looking like something else. And I'm in a periodical table dealing with the fucking points of enlightenment of the pyramid of the fucking empress, you asshole. Fucking got my fucking face cut, you dickhead. I was a fucking part of me of the higher consciousness, you asshole. You fucking cut me. You supposed to, yo, you lucky the nigga didn't get stomped the fuck out. Another person said, yo, why did that happen? I'm like, this fucking nigga is my fucking child, nigga. I said, yo, this nigga's over here so. The fact, I'm like, yo, this nigga. I'm like, yo, this stupid piece of shit cuts my face, and then I'm gonna have to disappear because I can't be an ass. They said, why would the nigga do it? I looked at my wife, I said, yo, if this nigga found out that I was a higher consciousness and this nigga started remembering and he just wanted me not to be here at the time because of something else, you're gonna be a real Babylonian bitch in another flesh. And I prevented the situation a certain type of way so nothing could happen. The nigga went and cut my face so I wouldn't be there so individuals would be able to recognize me at another time because they were so fearful of how I was moving. And then on top of it, when they wanted to run up in the pyramid to grab the scrolls, I was causing the discrepancy of them not stealing from the pyramid. I wasn't able to steal when this nigga's on fucking guard and regarding. I'm not able to go past this nigga. I can't have that. I need to go all the way and this so I could disregard this nigga one day. And I'm looking at the nigga like, I'm looking at my wife. Oh, he wants your pussy. Where is your pussy? Wow. This nigga really need a fucking, huh? She looking at me like, what? What you say? I'm looking at her like, yo, listen, why the fuck you came and spoke to me when I was in the water like that? Then you see, I was already with pussy. You over here looking at me like, oh my God, you okay? You okay? I'm saying, oh, you remember me then? What are you talking about? What happened, baby? You want to pour milk on me or something? She's like, what? I was like, no, I'm okay. She's like, no, let me come. This, I know. Oh, you just said. I said, no. I just turned around. I just grabbed the shorty and just kept it moving. Like, yo, listen, the shorty, we go. You know, we go on the other side. This chick's talking crazy. This chick getting ideas going to go. Then these bitches already getting influenced. Like, oh, I'm going to go to the Pharaoh. Then if she's doing this at this time, I know he's not going to do this at the time. I'm going to influence the Pharaoh, make him feel a little something away. See, I need this nigga to do something for me at the time. My wives want to be educated at high points of reality. And I'm over here telling them, no, you can't be higher than this empress. No, you can't know this. No, you can't know this. Yo, if you know this, you gotta learn this a certain type of way. Yo, listen, baby, you're gonna have to go handle her because she can't break the order. Then she's like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, listen, oh my God. I'm not doing this all day. And then I'm like, oh man. Everybody's wondering, what's wrong with him? Where do you want to go? What the fuck you want to go do? Bitch, I'm working on a higher calendar of the reason why you're alive. You want to die, bitch? Die by yourself, bitch. My nigga. Nigga Prince said, take a look around. At least you got a friend. I said, yo, Prince, you smelling like horse shit now. And they want the bull to fuck you over and make you your end. Nigga saying you don't need that. He said, the bull nigga said, yo, listen, man, I got enough back. Now, I don't need that, man. He said, I can make a stronger version of friend. Niggas on planet eating each other. Oh, man. I said, I meet the mightiest, but I never cut another nigga out of the equation a certain type of way. And on top of it, I don't ever have animal sex. So I don't know about you. The hell with that. She was a, how close was she to that type of situation when that shit? What time did you do that type of shit? No, I can't do that shit. That was animalistic shit. That was bothering me. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to argue my life. Everybody's like, why this nigga don't want to argue? Why this nigga don't want to be there? Like he don't want to empower some. I don't want to empower your fucking your demonic conscience. Like I'm down with you. I don't give a fuck about the demonic conscience. I'm the individual, the reason why you even learn this science. You need to know, it's not even science, the reason why you learn this type of magic and mythology of the higher force of acknowledgement. So, yo, I don't want to be a part of that situation because I end up murdering you. Another person's like, what you talking about? And I'm like, I'll come through, I'll murder you, my nigga. Yo, listen, it will be non-stop murders, my nigga. And then on top of it, I'm already nice. You don't want to have a generation that literally, yo, my nigga, you're not competing against certain niggas on a level. That's it. Bye. Another nigga says, so you know about the demonic? No, I don't know about the demonic consciousness. But I am a certain type of way, and I'm very fierce. And then on top of it, I've never been an animal. So if you try to throw them traits on me, another niggas is gonna come around and bust your ass and just kill your ass like you're a piece of shit. Oh, you humans. I said, oh, you already know you niggas. Oh man. Who are you? Who are you? Another nigga, he heard that shit. He just looked. He turned around and went crying to his mother. He said, Mom, I'm dead. He said, nigga's gonna try to kill dad. He was like, yo nigga, Mom, that's really dad, right? He said, I'm not denying it, Mom. I'm just letting you know, Mom, that's really dad, Mom. If Ralph dies, it's gonna be the end, Mom. Nigga just couldn't believe it. Like, yo, listen, what did he have to learn? He had to learn how to be able to regard the reason of his existence. And another nigga will come around and be like, oh, this nigga gonna get Ralph type. They don't know about the nigga a certain type of way. This nigga bust nigga head and nigga, what the fuck? What the fuck happened? Another nigga said, that's all it took. You know, other niggas didn't have to be around in between. That's for individuals to acknowledge a nigga a certain type of way. Other niggas are in and out. Then on top of it, the only reason why Ralph is reflecting a certain type of way is because the fact that he cares for himself. And then the other niggas is just the fact that they care for the niggas, so they would have showed the nigga love. Nigga wasn't around to show the nigga love. What? That's it. And then nigga said, what you talking about? It's just like when I seen the nigga Rags before, and then the nigga Rags was in the hospital getting manhandled. Nigga like, he looked at me like, what the fuck? Other niggas like, yo, what the fuck is that? I'm like, oh no. I said, this one is the one, and he's gonna get manhandled. They said, what are you talking about? I said, oh, my son. You know, I looked at him at the time, like, how could you be here and in handcuffs and then you see me about to, so you called me? Oh, okay, you caught you. Good. Good for you, my God. Then I just didn't say that. The other niggas like, what? The Jewel niggas was like, oh my God, yo, listen, you thought that was Rags? Rags had a little bigger than that, homie. I'm like, oh really? You're my nigga. Who was older than Rags? Who educated Rags? Okay, so I know who they had their hands on. I seen that. I said, how you think Rags learned the science a certain type of way that wanted to be in and out fucking over nigga sapiency? Yo, that's it, man. I'm out, man. Nigga heard that nigga say, I'm dying. The nigga said, you committed a crime. The nigga spoke about it, you're dead. And then the nigga's like, which one is it? They're like, yo, listen, is this one? When I seen the nigga, another nigga was just looking at me at the time. It's like, oh, the nigga's not gonna say nothing? Couldn't? I'm looking at the nigga. The nigga's wondering what's happening to him at the time. I'm looking at the nigga like, oh. You don't know about Kings County situation. You don't know, and you don't know about the Coney Island situation. Matter of fact, you you ain't even know about the other situation on Fifth Avenue when they brought me to the other hospital and they kept on injecting me, right? Oh, you're gonna drink this so and so. You were standing too much of regard. You were too nice. Another person said, no, 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 no. You gotta get out of here. Then on top of it, another nigga just wanted to handle the nigga because he just made an oath with the fucking Scorpion clan probably a certain type of way. And how was they gonna fuck up the regardment, the regardment at a time without the regardment even realize why they got manipulated and shit? Because the fact is, they wanted the regardment to come in there to say it was like a scorpion strike. And the reason why that happened is because Walter Paul was in my house. I took away the Empress of the Black Scorpions from the literal Star Empress. I took away her power, her magic, and then all the other Empresses had power and magic. Then on top of it, before I took away her power and magic, I increased the power and magic of the other individuals, then took her power and magic, and I was like, no, 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 no. You wanna know why? There was other niggas that was black claiming to be scorpions. I was like, what? Black people scorpions? Fuck out of here. You know, listen, I'm a light skinned nigga. You think I said you? Oh, you think I'm black? Oh, good for you. You just probably don't know what's going on. Another person's like, what are you talking about? I said, the time they tried to kill me. Another person said, you gotta be around for the fucking. Another person at a time in Kingstown, they wanted me around for the main ceremony. They were like, oh my god, this nigga gonna come around. And then it's pop, 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 me. The nigga said, what? I said, you wanna run? The nigga said, you wanna run now, nigga? Woo! Nigga said, oh shit. Nigga said, what you talking about? Nigga said, I'm gonna kill this nigga. If the eye come around and it's not a cloud, I'm killing this nigga. Nigga said, oh, there you go. There go the nigga that wanna kill you. You ain't see it. Disappear, nigga. Ping. Nigga said, oh my god, what's going on? They said, yo, you think a lot of the lady is Asian? Yeah, I am Asian, nigga. I'm China as hell. Nigga said, what? Hold on, come here. Shing. I'm out. Nigga said, oh shit. Nigga said, this is not the shit. This is the real one. Nigga, get that nigga. Hold on. Ah, ping. Kill me because you want to be a ninja? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, man. Niggas like, there was a ninja in the house. There was a ninja that day. Ninja? Another nigga looking at me and I said, didn't I not stand in front of you talking about gonna twist this shit, nigga? You see? This is why I'm gonna twist this shit. You see? You hear what the nigga said? There was a ninja in the house. I'm gonna twist this shit. How the nigga know about a ninja and shit? Scared of a ninja and shit. Man, get the fuck away from me. The other nigga said, oh. Then Rags Age of Bleeding Shield and them said, oh man, we can't agree to get to nice so we can give him the invisible bitch. Invisible bitch. Poof, dick be gone. Dick be gone, bitch. Nigga said, oh, the Fantastic Four. Bing! I said, what? Fantastic Four? No, that's alright. Nigga looked at Rock one day and said, yo, listen, man, yo, you ain't raped nobody? What the fuck? I never raped nobody. Nigga said, oh, really? So why that girl fell by you for? Why come she scraping me by you or something? The nigga said, oh, it's going down like that? He said, because I got the mother's pussy that night. Oh shit, nigga started arguing. Gunshots started letting off everything there. Soon as that, soon. Nigga started busting guns like crazy. It sounded like July 4th after that, nigga. What? Niggas, what? That nigga looked at me. I already shot the nigga. I said, you ain't for nigga. Got your mother's pussy. Why you got it so personal? For you talking about your mom's pussy for? You don't know? You don't know I'm the future man? Nigga said, why you said that like that, man? I said, oh, you don't want no money. You don't want no money. Don't worry about it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Nigga getting murdered for alarm and shit. nigga, what's wrong with you? Yo, listen, what time you was over there? Yo, listen, why you working there at the time that, oh, sorry. Oh, shit. It happening for nothing. Oh, my God. That's all we said. It seemed like it wasn't for nothing. But I'm telling you, the nigga did something. He just said, yo, man, what time was nice over a certain place in a certain type of way, man? Nigga was like, why you worried about nice stuff? He said, you ain't been there? Another nigga said, you never been dressed in your life? I dabbed it in the middle before I dabbed it on the side. I know what you did, nigga. We were over there, nigga. We seen you. We see nigga over there, Angry Birds and shit. We seen you, nigga. We seen when you crept up over there, looking like Don Corleone, and it was in pussy. How were you in that pussy that night, huh? You ain't holler at mom? I looked at the nigga at the time. I said, oh man, yo, listen. So, so another individual was wondering about ninja galaxies and shit? I said, which galaxy are the ninjas you wondering about though? Because there's a couple of them. Which one you worried about? Nigga said, what you said? I just turned around. oh. Oh, oh. Oh, my bad. I'm kind of nice. Hey, listen. Yo, shaka. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Other weak bitches trying to be around a nigga that just want to go play with a bunch of assassin bitches wanting to manifest it. Yo, my nigga, I don't give a fuck about the ninja galaxy, man. Another nigga walking around, fucking up his life for a reason and shit. He's like, oh, this nigga, you wanted this, you thought you were gonna get this, here, you can take this. It's gonna look like a criminal, nigga did some next shit, stabbed the nigga with another thing. I look at that nigga like, oh. Yo, my nigga, you been around, I looked at another nigga like, yo, you been around long enough a certain type of way and started doing funny things where you started looking like shit. Oh, I don't want to speak about it. You know what happened one day? I was watching, I'm a Japanese nigga. They said, what do you mean? They said, Jamaicanize, Jamaicanize, what? Jamaicanize is saying Jesus Christ, funny. Jamaicanize, what? Canonize, what? Jamaicanize is saying Jesus Christ, no matter come around. Nigga said, but I don't know. I am a gun called I say, listen, your boyfriends, these bitches' boyfriends when they come watch a nigga and shit. Like a nigga was toasting and shit. Fucking bitch. And niggas all types of songs. You did this, you did this, you did this, you did this. How about down like that, huh? You sure? Here just think bomb clot. Me hear that they have a official rat. Me just think bomb clot. Me hear that I have a official rat. A man say, how about you have one for yourself? I said I'm the life bearer, and there's nobody else because me tell you this. This is the reason I love sweet love kiss. Fuck around death, let me tell you this. Me have a pit and say you never miss. Get it pon me, me said right. What? Me say me never like fish food. The man them too rude. The girl them say she want to move around. Me say you have to hold her down. Me say the girl them looking like she want to see what come around. A man them said in a 5 finger. The girl them say she want to twist linger. I look on the internet and said look at that. They said Mr. Mingan. Me say me are the east. And me not deal with no fucking pony printer. Me not clone work. Bone jerk. Wow. Wow. We don't need them girl and me not mean life. A girl with a fat vagina oven rough and enrichment, alright, she come like she a roses. She make pearl and say, yo, listen, you're chosen. Gold, diamond, lick, say me never gonna be frozen. Me cool out this scene because me chill oozing. Oh. The girl said she went to the heater. You break it down and say the meter. Me say me no wanted your home girl came through. She said she could get a jerk faster than you. Wow. They said what happened to Danta? They said China, the Triple Crown said she don't want some she don't want some happy no more. Me look at me love and say me li Lee on the door. My love said Lee. Me said alright. She said okay. Give me a kiss good night. I said baby girl, me see you ready. Me be right back and you know me rock real steady. She looked upon me. Me said, me twinkle me eye and said, you see the key? Next time it come, you have to come and kiss me. Me no want no pum pum juice, girl. Say she looking at the pum pum girl. Me said, no, girl, you just invading the crown. She said, yo, me love me empress, so me have to show her me have to lap it down. Me said, no, no, no. My empress never been no joke. She don't take piss punchy lips, so no, no, no. If she only suck in one pipe, it already conquered, you know? Not, not, oh man, let me not speak about that. Let me not say that. The girl said, yo, me want me empress have to turn it upside because me please the empress so much I have to take a lick. I said, no, you look like you got chunk. You said, oh, the gal said she had the grave of the unk. Whoa. I said, nah, me no deal with them gal. Me only deal with me empress that keep her head and move along like the world. She said, oh yes. Me love them Mike. Me say, oh yes. Me love you right. Me said, oh no. Me coming now. She said, yo, let me just back it down. I said, take it, coming again. Oh wow. Oh, well, they said, what you talking about? I said, don't talk, try to rob, don't talk. And I said, yo, listen, well, you can never do that because don't talk not the reason for the fall. Don't talk, Amy daughter, she never moved control. If you try to get near me, she already know how to, she nicer than people who rock and roll. I said, if you want to be leery, fuck around, you can fear me. Because gun gonna bust in theory. I'm telling you. Me are the regard. Me said, me are the light in the real ring hot. The next man said, the girl them have to get juke with a dildo. Me said, no. Me pipe already the Joe. Filling up the ovary roll. They start going and they said, yo, this the nigga that will never be full. This the nigga, Raffling JR, the reason of the light and the cheat. And listen, a ninja can move nicer than he, and it can never. And a man is always right. Is a next man want to be the way of the failure? Me are the way of the conqueror. Raffling JR, the highest of all the stars. No, me say, na 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 I na 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 I na 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 I na 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 I na na. Then I make all sort me, me black, me skin, money. Me insides look like light, better than twinkle lights or any likey finger. If he are ET, then he should already know me are the reason of the Twitter finger. A man said, how it look like that? And it never been. Because me said, the girl them pump pump chores. Tell her. Me and them man them say, yo, me cool it down. But if it's too hot, me never coming out. No. Because me never like foul. Other gal them say, stuff in the wild. They said, nah, me never like foul. You try to replace it called identity theft because you are committed crime in the cow. They said me never been found. Me are the reason for the strength of the milk and they call me Ralphing J.R. said, they said, now. A man said you need strength. They said when me jerk you down, you're so sensitive. You have a glow like a gold. If a man try to pull and you tell him to roll, depending on the time of the time of the year, the time of the year, like they said, what you need. I said, yo, me gal said, yo, she have to, she have to, she have to be back. Me say, yeah, gal, you know me ready. I feel real, got longer time instead. Me said, real. Understand, gal love me. She said, me that. I said, loving me. She said, what? I said, they already love right here. And if you're looking for my wife, she's the reason you feel the feeling and you say, me love life here. They said, no, gal, you never kill me, gal. Me love life and me love all over the world. Me able to breathe because me are teaching her. She ready see if we have a wicked mouth beat her. Wow. The girl said, you know me? He said, girl, you know me? If any time me never been wrong, but me take on me and me say, love me, girl. Love me truly, come over me well. Love me, baby, take it in. If it, if you're feeling so, if you're feeling so cold, then let me see the reason. And you're going, she said she's rolling. I say you're looking slow, baby, we choosing. Yeah, next time, bye bye. Raffling GR, no remix, original. And next time somebody try to do a remix, hear me, the do. Nigga, fuck around, fuck him when it comes to a voodoo. Love one.